Hey, what's up guys? Mike Fix It back here again, coming at you this time from my new deck, which I'll be presenting in the video that you're about to see. First, let me give you a little bit of background. So as I've said before, most of you know that DIY projects, as you start them, you got to be very cautious because they start to snowball into more and more projects. So as you'll see in the video, I originally just wanted to make a few modifications to my deck here, the original deck. And as I started to get into it, I started to realize that it was going to need a lot more than just a little bit of remodeling and tightening some screws. So what you'll see is that I had to basically demolish the entire deck. I reclaimed the wood, and I utilized as much of the wood as I could to do my pull-up bar and bodyweight gym complex, which you can see at the video link here. But anyway, I got into it, and then I got into it and built a whole new deck. So hopefully you find this some tips and ideas here about how to demolish existing structures and rebuild new decks. This is a floating ground level deck. All right guys, as you can see here, I'm about done with the prepping the ground to put the deck over. I've got it all sloped down, sloping the water away from the foundation that was originally there. I've also removed about 1.5 to 2 inches of material all the way underneath there, so that gives me a little bit more air. I've actually decided to keep these floating blocks in place because common sense tells me that these have been here for as long as the deck has been here, and they're pretty settled. All right, guys, so what do we got here is basically from the bottom of my frame to the top of my deck board. Bottom of my frame to the top of my deck board here, I have 6.5 inches. I wanted to match my existing structure. So if I was to do this fresh and not utilize the original deck support blocks, then what I would do is I would have dug down until the top of, imagine my hand here is the deck support block, until the top of the deck support block was 6.5 inches from the top of the structure that I was trying to match up. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I made this covered area, my dining area, outdoors dining area, and this is my sitting area out here on the new deck. Gotta wait a little while for the, as you guys can see that the water is still, I just cleaned the deck off and the water is still standing on top of the wood, so it's not quite ready to stain. If you guys don't know, you need to wait till the water starts to penetrate the wood. It just varies on what climate or what conditions you're in and what climate you're at on how long it's gonna take before you can stain your deck, treated deck.